Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Canto 1, Chapter 15, verse number 7. Yat samshaya drupadageham upagatanam. Yat samshaya drupadageham upagatanam. Rajnyam swayam varamukhe smaradurmadanam. Rajnyam swayam varamukhe smaradurmadanam. Tejo hrutam kalumaya bihatas chamatsya. Tejo hrutam kalumaya bihitas chamatsya. Sajji kritena danusha dhigata cha Krishna. Sajji kritena danusha dhigata cha Krishna. Yat samshaya drupadageham upagathanam. Yat samshaya drupadageham upagathanam. Rajnyam swayamvara mukhe smaradurmadanam. Rajnyam swayamvara mukhe smaradurmadanam. Tejo hrutam khalumaya bihita. Tejo hrutam khalumaya bihatas chamatsya. Tejo hrutam khalumaya bihatas chamatsya. Sajji kritena danushadhigata cha Krishna. Sajji kritena danushadhigata cha Krishna. ఇదొక్కటేనా? అలా కాదు, ఇదొక్కటేనా ఇంకా ఉన్నాయా? అలా కాదు, సౌండ్ చేసేవాడు ఎంతమంది వస్తారు? అవును, ఈ కొట్టేవాడు బాజా బాజా కొట్టేవాడు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? ఇది వెళ్ళదా? ఇక్కడే ఉంటుంది. ఇది ఫుల్ గా మూసేస్తే ಹೋಗಲ್ವಂತೆ. ಹೌದ್ರಿ, ಹೋಗಲ್ವಂತೆ. ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಬಿಡಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. అందరూ దగ్గరికి రండి. Yet, by whose merciful samshrayat, by strength, Drupada Geham, in the palace of King Drupada, Upagatanam, all those assembled, Rajñam, of the princess, Swayamvara Mukhe, on the occasion of the selection of the bridegroom, Smara Durmadanam, all lusty in thought, Tejaha, power, Ritam, vanquished, Khalu, as it were, Maya, by me, Abhihataha, pierced, Cha, also, Matsyaha, the fish target, Sajji Kritena, by equipping the bow, Dhanusha, by that bow also, Adigata, gained, Cha, also, Krishna, Draupadi. Only by his merciful strength was I able to vanquish all the lusty princes assembled at the palace of King Drupada for the selection of the bridegroom. With my bow and arrow, I could pierce the fish targets and thereby gain the hand of Draupadi. Purport. Draupadi was the most beautiful daughter of King Drupada. And when she was a young girl, almost all the princes desired her hand. But Drupada Maharaja decided to hand over his daughter to Arjuna only, and therefore contrived a peculiar way. There was a fish hanging on the inner roof of the house under the protection of a wheel. The condition was that out of the princely order, one must be able to pierce the fish's eye through the wheel of protection, and no one would be able to look up at the target. On the ground, there was a water pot in which the target and wheel were reflected, and one had to fix his aim towards the target by looking at the trembling water in the pot. Maharaja Drupada well knew that only Arjuna or alternatively Krsna, Karna, could successfully carry out the plan. But still, he wanted to hand his daughter to Arjuna. And in the assembly of the princely order, when Drishtadyumna, the brother of Draupadi, introduced all the princes to his grown-up sister, Karna was also present in the game. But Draupadi tactfully avoided Karna as the rival of Arjuna, and she expressed her desire through her brother Drishtadyumna, and she was unable to accept anyone who was less than a Kshatriya. The Vaishyas and Shudras are less important than Kshatriyas. Karna was known as the son of a carpenter, a Shudra. So, Draupadi avoided Karna by this plea. When Arjuna, in the dress of a poor Brahmana, pierced the difficult target, everyone was astonished, and all of them, especially Karna, offered a stiff fight to Arjuna. But as usual, by the grace of Lord Krishna, he was able to emerge very successful in the princely fight and thus gained the valuable hand of Krishna or Draupadi. Arjuna was lamenting, remembering the incident in the absence of the Lord, by whose strength only he was so powerful. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Derme Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Ramanamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatrubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Srimad Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Please repeat after me. Only by the merciful strength, only by His merciful strength was I able to vanquish all the lusty princes assembled at the palace of King Drupada for the selection of the bridegroom. With my bow and arrow, I could pierce the fish target and thereby gain the hand of Draupadi. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate ginim yat krupatamaham vande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramanandamadavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwar. Jai Sri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Advaita Chandra Gauranga Shri Shri Gandharvika Giridhari Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Sarva Vigna Vinasha Vatsala Narsingha Dev Bhagavan ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Very happy to be with all of you. What language? Bengali? Huh? Telugu, English, English and Telugu. సరిగ్గా చెప్పండి. నాకు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేయొద్దు. ముందే బయట నుంచి ఏదో సౌండ్ వస్తుంది. ఇంగ్లీష్ అండ్ తెలుగు మిక్స్ చేయడమా? ట్రై చేస్తాను. రెండు మిక్స్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఇన్వైటింగ్ మీ. యాక్చువల్గా నిజం చెప్పండి, ఎవరికైనా తెలుగు రాదా ఇక్కడ అని అందరికీ వస్తుందా తెలుగు? మ్యాక్సిమం కాదు, ఎవరికి రాదు తెలుగు. తెలుగు బరలా? How many of you don't know Telugu? Telugu balla. So పీస్ఫుల్గా కూర్చుని ఒక చోట క్లాస్ చెప్పడానికి కూడా టైం దొరుకుతుంది మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్. So I'm very happy. Many of you I see during the Friday morning class that we have. Friday kada? Every Friday we have a class morning. So I'm able to see many of you. I'm very happy. Now I'm seeing really in real life. See, Arjuna is a devotee of Krishna. Krishna also came for the Swayamvara of Draupadi. Krishna came because Draupadi is his devotee. Balaram, Krishna, both of them came. They're watching. Let us see about to reach Uddaman. Krishna Balaram were also there. The Pandavas come dressed as Snataka. Snataka means Brahmana students. They come dressed like that. But Krishna will show Balaram, see. So Krishna and Balaram will understand. These are not Brahmanas, they are actually Pandavas. Both of them are laughing. Krishna Balaram, they are saying, let us see what will happen. Drupada has decided that Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. ఏమైంది? కరెంట్ పోయిందా? Hare Krishna. So Drupada has decided that my beautiful daughter I want to give to Arjuna. So he makes a very big plan. You know that story, no? You cannot even look up and shoot like this. You have to see the reflection in a pot of water. That wheel is spinning. No, wheel is maybe same, but the fish is spinning. Fish is going around. You have to shoot an arrow through the wheel. It is going to pierce the eye. Sometimes. But what to do? Krishna is already, Drupada Maharaj decided that I want to give my daughter to Draupadi. But nothing can happen without the sanction of Krishna. Krishna is already sitting there. Karna is also there. Duryodhana is also there. I heard so many other powerful kings were there. If you read the Mahabharata, they will give you seat number 1 Duryodhana, seat number 2 Karna, like that. You know, in big functions, they give seat number, say they put the name also who is supposed to speak. So like that, different seat numbers are there and different big kings are sitting there. Swayamvara of Draupadi. No place for Pandavas because they are not king. They are still there in disguise. But what to do? Krishna has already made up his mind. He says, okay, Draupadi should be married to Pandavas. Krishna has made up his mind. So Arjuna is telling here, Arey, I did not win. How can anybody shoot? Look at the reflection. Wheel is spinning. That the fish is spinning. Wheel is there. Through the hole of the wheel, it should go and hit the eye. Nobody can do. Because when you're looking at the reflection, Prabhupada is saying, water is shaking also. Shaking water. Can you imagine somebody doing that? But once Krishna decides, anything can happen. Okasari Krishna will decide just that. So finally Arjuna will win. But see what happens is, in that Swayamvara, Arjuna is saying, everybody wanted to marry Draupadi because she was so beautiful. Because she was a Daiva Kanya. Because she is not born like all of us. She came out of the fire. She came out of the fire when Drupada Maharaja did that yagya. Big yagya he did. So Draupadi came out of the fire. Agni nunchi bayitiki vachindi. Daiva Kanya. She's a divine lady. She's so beautiful. Everybody wanted. But just because you want, you won't get. Na? Whatever Krishna decides only will happen. So Arjuna is telling, because Krishna decided I got Arjuna, I got Draupadi. not because of myself. Naku నా పరాక్రమం వల్ల నేను ద్రౌపదిని గెలుచుకోలేదు. ఆ భగవంతుడు కృప వల్ల భగవంతుడు ఒప్పుకున్నాడు కాబట్టి ఇది జరిగింది అని. Actually, later on in Arjuna's life, one more big problem he faces. Here the problem is how to win Draupadi, how to get Draupadi. Later on in life, bigger problem Arjuna will face. Arjuna falls in love, and he falls in love with Subhadra. He falls in love with Subhadra. But there, Balaram had already decided that Subhadra will be married to Duryodhana. So now big problem, big samasya ho gaya. Subhadra is there, Arjuna is there. Arjuna is in disguise in Dwarka. He's got long beard, he is disguised. So as a sadhu, Chaturmas, he is spending in Dwarka. Every day he goes to Balaram's house. Every day he looks at Subhadra. Subhadra is also very beautiful. Subhadra is Krishna's own sister. How can she not be beautiful? They both like each other. So Krishna is teasing Subhadra. Krishna is telling Subhadra, what is this? You were saying na, that you want to get married to Arjuna. Huh? Now you are getting attracted to one sadhu. Huh? What's wrong with you? Then Subhadra will say, actually, I'm facing one strange problem. What is that? She will say, every time I look at that sadhu, I'm remembering Arjuna. I'm thinking that he's Arjuna, and that is why I'm liking him. And Krishna will say, oh, really? You're thinking that this sadhu is not sadhu, but this sadhu is actually Arjuna, is it? And then you're liking him. Subhadra will say, yes. I'm not able to, something is telling that this man, this person is like something. I'm not able to clearly understand why I'm getting this feeling that this sadhu is like Arjuna or Arjuna is like this sadhu, something like that. Then Krishna will drop a big hint. He'll say, Subhadra will say, I'm thinking that this sadhu is like Arjuna or Arjuna is like him. And Krishna will drop a hint saying, who knows, maybe it is true. Who knows, maybe it is true. So that was a big problem. So Subhadra likes Arjuna, Arjuna likes Subhadra, but beach mein khada ho gaya Balaram. And Balaram is elder brother of Krishna. Elder brother of Krishna. So Krishna cannot go against the wishes of Balaram. See, let me tell you something. He married Draupadi because Krishna wanted. He got Subhadra because Krishna wanted. Krishna said, okay, my dear friend, you fell in love. I will arrange marriage. Don't worry, I will arrange. Something I will do. Because Arjuna will go and confess to Krishna, I want to marry your sister. I like her. I'm seeing her daily. First thing Krishna will say, very dangerous. Don't open your mouth. Just keep quiet. If Balaram comes to know, there'll be big problem in the family. He may go to the court and file a case or something. So, actually, Arjuna is a great devotee. He's crying today. In this shloka, he's crying, saying that Krishna who allowed me to get Draupadi, that Krishna who allowed me to get Subhadra, that Krishna because of whom I won the Kurukshetra war, that Krishna who protected us so many times, all the big problems in life, he protected us. That Krishna who worked as my charioteer, my driver, that Krishna is gone. He has left us and gone. Arjuna is crying. Arjuna is crying and saying, it's not possible to live without Krishna in this world. Arjuna is really crying. He says, I lost the kingdom. Oh, it was painful. But somehow we could tolerate. We lost the kingdom. Okay, we could tolerate. 12 years we lived in the forest. We could tolerate. 1 year Ajnatavas, somehow we could tolerate. Because Krishna was there. Because Krishna was there. Krishna was with us. So we knew Krishna, whether he's with us or he's in Dwarka, he's always protecting us. 13 years we suffered. Somehow we tolerated. Even before that, when we were young, Draupadi, the Duryodhana and their team was always trying to kill us. Somehow Krishna protected us all the time. But we could tolerate, but somehow this pain of Krishna not being with us, I'm not able to tolerate. See, actually, Kshatriya is strong. What is a Kshatriya? Kshatriya is very strong mentally, very strong, very big determination. Kshatriya means very strong, not only body, mind also. Once they make up a sankalpa, they will never give it up. Very, very strong people in their mind. They will do whatever is required to achieve their goal. They are ready to fight. They are ready to do anything. So they are very strong mentally. So they waited for 13 years to win the battle against the Kauravas. But that Arjuna, that devotee who waited for 13 years, who tolerated so much, he's not able to tolerate 1 second of separation from Krishna. 1 second also he's not able to tolerate. He says, how can Krishna do this? How can he do this? How could he go away leaving me? I think now you can open the shutter. I think so. I don't know if one more party will come. Huh? So Arjuna is saying, 1 second of separation from Krishna, I'm not able to tolerate. What happened to all my strength? So this is the nature of a devotee. A devotee likes Krishna, loves Krishna, serves Krishna, wants to serve Krishna, wants to always be engaged in the service of Krishna. If Krishna is not there, his life, he does not know what to do. You understand? Yes, no. Arjuna says, what should I do now? Where do I go to? What should I do? Whom should I talk to? Where can I go? That Krishna is who is so perfectly protecting us all the time. He has gone now. Then what? Why did he do that? Anyway, he has done it here. That is the Lord's Leela. So, but what shall I do now? How can I live in separation of Krishna? See, that is their bhakti. That is the attachment they have for Krishna. So scriptures say if you chant Hare Krishna, associate with devotees, especially have a nice morning sadhana, chanting 16 rounds, hearing and reading, and you're connected to a parampara of Lord Chaitanya, then slowly you will also develop attachment for Krishna. You will also develop an attachment for Krishna. Natural attachment for Krishna. Very strong attachment, like mother is there. You don't have to tell the mother to be attached to her son or baby. Small baby, very beautiful baby, smiling, laughing, crying, playing. Mother becomes so attached. So attached. So same way, we will also become very, very attached to Krishna. That is our natural position. We become so attached to Krishna. And also the child becomes attached to the mother. So here also the same way. When we serve Krishna, Krishna also becomes attached to us. We also become attached to Krishna. So that strong man, Arjuna, is crying like a baby and saying, Krishna is gone. What should I do now? This chapter is very special in Bhagavatam, first canto, because Arjuna is speaking like a helpless person, a person who has no strength, helpless person, like a hopeless, helpless person who's crying in front of Yudhishthira and saying, I'm not able to tolerate. I'm just not able to tolerate. I don't know what to do. Why this happened? Of course, Arjuna is also saying that now I'm sitting here, all the memory of Krishna is coming into my mind. How he saved us, how he got me Draupadi, how he helped me get Subhadra, how he saved us. See, after Draupadi is won, there's a big battle. Because Duryodhana will say, this Swayamvara was meant for Kshatriyas. Why did you allow a non-Kshatriya to enter the Swayamvara? Because Arjuna was dressed like a Brahmana. And not only that, you have allowed a non-Kshatriya to win. And you're giving your daughter to somebody who's not a Kshatriya. So this is, you have done this to insult Kshatriyas. See how they twist everything. Politics, no, they're very expert at twisting everything. So Duryodhana twists and says, you have called me, you have called Karna, you have called all the Kshatriyas, and you're giving your daughter to some Brahmana boy. You're doing this just to insult me. So this is this Swayamvara should be cancelled. Either you cancel this Swayamvara, do it once again. Don't allow this Brahmana to participate, because he is a Brahmana, he is not a Kshatriya. Like that, then Drupada will say, I gave you a chance. I didn't say no. I gave you a chance. You took so many chances, but you could not do. He did. Draupadi said, okay, now Kshatriya princess, nobody is able to do. Anybody else in the assembly, anybody who can shoot this eye of the fish, I'm ready to marry them. They came forward. That time you kept quiet. No, what could you do? You could not shoot. You're incompetent. Incompetent, now you have become envious of these Brahmanas. Irsha niku. ఓడిపోయావు, దాంతోపాటు ఈర్ష. ఎవరో గెలుచుకుంటారయ్యా, నీకేంటయ్యా, నీకు అవకాశం ఇచ్చాం కదా. Didn't we give you a chance? Now you just keep quiet and shut up and keep quiet, sit down. Drupada will say, because Drupada is also a very strong man. Then Duryodhana, Karna, others will become very, very angry. I think even Shishupala was there in that assembly. Everybody becomes so angry. They will say, this Drupada does not know how to respect Kshatriyas. He has called, this is a conspiracy to insult Kshatriyas. We should all get together, punish this Drupada. There's a big battle. Drupada and his army, Drushyadumna and his army, other side, all these people, all these Kshatriyas. Actually, in that battle, Arjuna and Bhima and others will be forced to get involved. So, not only will they defeat all these Kshatriya princes, ante all the Kshatriyas andani odinchi, vallu Arjuna and Bhima and Drupada's army, Drushyadumna will chase them away. Chase them antaru Telugulo. Parigettincharu. Paripotaru. That's the right word. Pirikuvallaga paripotaru vallu. So Arjuna is crying and saying, that Krishna who saved me, that Krishna who has always saved me, is gone today. Actually, this is the position of devotee. Krishna is always trying to save, always trying to protect, always trying to save. As soon as Yudhishthira announces that I want to do Rajasuya Yajna, Rajasuya Homam Chastanani, Yudhishthira Goshanam Jaste, Krishna will come to know through Narada Muni. Narada will go to Krishna and tell, as soon as Krishna sees Narada, Narada will come and Krishna will talk to him and says, how are you, my dear Narada, etc., etc. They are talking like friends, Narada and Krishna. So Krishna will ask Narada, so you have come here, so where were you? Where are you coming from? Because Krishna knows Narada goes around the whole world. Then Narada will say, no, I just came from Indraprastha, the capital city of India. Then immediately Krishna will ask, Indraprastha. So my loving cousins are there, my loving friends, cousins are there. Tell me about them. What is happening? How are they? What does Krishna say? He'll ask, how are they? Are they happy? Are they ruling the country nicely? Are they all healthy and happy? Are they facing any difficulties? Krishna is asking Narada. Why is he asking? Chapandi. Because he has so much love, he cares. Then Narada Muni will say, everything is nice. And then Narada will say, how can they not be happy? They are always under your protection. They are always under your protection. How can they not be happy? Krishna will say, no, that is there. My protection is always there. But I still want to know how they are doing. What is happening there? Then Narada will say, they are waiting to talk to you, meet you and talk to you. Krishna will say, why? What happened? Then Narada will say, Yudhishthira wants to do Rajasuya Yajna. And Krishna said, very good, let him do. But Narada Muni will say, you know Yudhishthira, he will not go ahead unless you give permission and you give your blessings. He is waiting for your permission. Let him do. Very good. He is a very great Kshatriya, very nice king. He will, emperor of the whole world. Krishna will say, I'm very happy, let him do. Let the whole world know how great Yudhishthira is. He is the emperor, undisputed emperor of the whole world. Then, as soon as he hears that Yudhishthira is waiting for permission, Krishna will immediately start for Indraprastha from Dwarka. He will take, it is said that he will take caravan, convoy, big long line of elephants and camels and chariots, Yenugulu, రథాలు, గుర్రాలు అన్నిటి మీద వజ్రవైడూరాలు, బంగారం, వెండి, సిల్క్ బట్టలు, carpets, expensive items that you can get. He's taking, he's saying, he will go to Indraprastha and talk to Yudhishthira and say, my dear Yudhishthira, Narada Muni came to meet me. I heard you want to do Rajasuya. Yeah. So I also wanted to participate. If you don't mind, I will also come. I will help you. From Dwarka, I brought some small gifts for you because I know performing Rajasuya Yajna is very expensive because all the kings of the world will be invited. You will be declared as the emperor, king of kings. Ante Rajulaku andariki Raju. Raju. So you will be declared. So this is my small contribution, my dakshina to you. Kindly accept it. So much wealth he will come and give. So this is the love of Krishna for Yudhishthira and Arjuna and Pandavas. Actually, Krishna shows the same affection for all the devotees. Don't think that only for Yudhishthira. Anybody who is sincerely serving Krishna will show some affection. Anybody who is sincerely, with great determination and devotion serving Krishna will make inquiries about them. Krishna is always trying to protect the devotees. So Arjuna is crying. He said, that Krishna who came and helped us during the Rajasuya Yajna, that Krishna is no longer present. He's gone away. Then Krishna will say, then look at the mood of Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira is a devotee. Yudhishthira is saying, yes, I wanted to do Rajasuya Yajna. I'm happy that you have come. I'm happy that I got your permission and blessings. So with your blessings and permission, I want to do Rajasuya Yajna. So Yudhishthira will explain why he wants to do Rajasuya Yajna. Yudhishthira will say, I want to do the Rajasuya Yajna because in the Rajasuya Yajna, there is one special puja called Agra Puja, Agrasthana Puja. That means the eldest, the senior most, the best, the most glorious, the best person, he will be offered the first puja. The biggest, the most powerful, the best, the greatest person, he will be offered. Yudhishthira says, I want to offer the puja to you. So that the whole world comes to know, whole universe comes to know that what a great supreme personality of Godhead God. I want to offer that. That is why I'm doing Rajasuya Yajna, not because I want to become emperor, but I want to show the whole world what a great person. So it is in that assembly, Rajasuya Yajna, Shishupala is also killed. Shishupala crosses that limit, 100 offenses, Vanda Aparadhalu. 100 times he will insult Krishna, then Krishna is supposed to kill him. It is in that assembly that there is a debate, who should get this puja? Yavariki puja manam iyali. Ante Sanmanam as the greatest personality, biggest personality, most famous personality, most powerful personality, most best in all ways. So there's debate. Everybody is discussing. Finally, Bhishma will speak. Bhishma will speak. It is a great good fortune of all of us. Greatest good fortune of all of us that Krishna is sitting here. Don't mistake him for a cowherd boy from Gokul Vrindavan. Don't think he's just a cowherd boy. Ante Gopalakudu okkade kaadu. He's not a cowherd boy alone. While being a cowherd boy, he can control the whole universe also. So Bhishma is glorifying Krishna. So Arjuna is remembering everything. How they got a chance to personally stay with Krishna, live with Krishna, see Krishna. So he's thinking now, what great misfortune it is that I have to live now without Krishna. That Krishna is no longer there. So Rajasuya Yajna happens, Narada. So this is the loving relationship between Krishna and devotees. Devotees want to glorify Krishna. Krishna wants to protect the devotees. Yudhishthira is saying, I want to glorify Krishna by offering the Agra Puja. Bhishma also will say, right, we should offer it to Krishna. He is the supreme controller. He is the supreme Lord. He is the creator. He is, because of his love for the Pandavas, he is living in their house like a friend. But don't think he's just a friend. Don't think he's just a cowherd boy. Don't think he's the king of Dwarka alone. No, he is the king of the whole universe. He is Jagannatha. Bhishma will also glorify. So Arjuna is remembering how Bhishma glorified. Everybody glorified except Shishupala. Except Shishupala. So Arjuna is remembering, saying, what is my misfortune? How can I live without Krishna? How can I live without Krishna? So Prabhupada says that there are two types of relationship we have with Krishna. One is when we are with Krishna. One is when we are separated from Krishna. That separation from Krishna is called, what is it called? Viraha Vipralambha. It's called Vipralamba Seva. Two types of Seva. One with Krishna, one separated from Krishna. Actually, in Vipralamba Seva, it is said that when somebody is with Krishna for some time, they've enjoyed his association, and suddenly they lose it. The pain they feel is much more intense. Vipralamba. For some time you're united, then you're separated. So Arjuna says, I'm not able to tolerate. Actually, scriptures say that is the mood of Lord Chaitanya also, by the way. He's wondering, how can I survive? How can I survive when separated from Krishna? When I become separated from Krishna. So he's like Radharani mood. He's going mad, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Remembering Krishna, remembering. Lord Chaitanya is in that mood. So he's thinking, how can I live without being with Krishna? How can I live after I'm separated from Krishna? Devotee's mood should be like that. Devotee should always think that let me always be engaged in the service of Krishna. Okay, Krishna may not be there, but let me at least serve Krishna's mission or Guru's mission. Guru's mission. Prabhupada says, Vapu Seva, Vani Seva. Something like being with Krishna separated. So, Vani Seva. Vani Seva means serving the instructions of Krishna. Serving the instructions of Guru. Maybe Guru is not there. Guru leremo, parvaledu. Parvaledu అని చెప్పకూడదు, లేరు. సో అలాంటప్పుడు గురువు ఇచ్చిన ఆజ్ఞని పరిపాలించాలి మనం. So devotee is always thinking about Vani, instructions of Krishna. How to serve Guru and Krishna. It is said that Radharani sometimes is sitting with Krishna, she is crying. Krishna is saying, why are you crying? I'm there, I'm sitting with you. Why are you crying? What's your problem? Then Radharani will say, I'm so afraid that maybe I will lose you. Maybe you will leave me and go away. What she will say? Huh? Maybe you leave me and go away. So that fear that you may leave and go is making me cry. You cannot imitate. Radharani is great. That's why she is the greatest of devotee. So what should be the lesson we learn? The lesson we learn is that we should respect all the characters who are mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatamlo ఎవరెవరి గురించి రాశారో అందరినీ గౌరవించాలి. Kunti Devi, Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Arjuna, Draupadi, Yudhishthira, Bhishma. They're all extraordinary devotees. Everybody we can learn so many things. Andari gurinchi chaduvina Narada Muni, Vidura, Maitreya, Kapila. Everybody, when we remember, we can learn so many things from them. That's why Bhagavatam. Thank you. That's why Bhagavatam is about Krishna and about the devotees of Krishna also. It's about the devotees of Krishna also. Here Arjuna himself is lamenting. He says, actually, Arjuna had so much attachment for Krishna. One more example is there in the Vedic scriptures. The other example is Dasharatha. When Lord Rama leaves and goes away, see, Arjuna is crying here. He's crying. How can I live separated from Krishna? He's crying. Later on, when Yudhishthira hears that Krishna has left and gone, Later on, when Yudhishthira comes to know, Yudhishthira ki teliseka Krishnudu inka ledu ani teliseka, Yudhishthira also will cry. Yudhishthira kuda edustadu. How can I live? Why did Krishna leave? Krishnudu lekunda elaga jeevantanga untam manam ani anukuntaru. So actually after that VRS, Arjuna, Draupadi, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, everybody will take VRS scheme. They will take voluntary retirement and immediately go to the Himalayas. Andaru vellipotaru Himalayas. This place, we can't stay, we will go mad. Krishnudu leni prapanchamlo manam undalemu ante evaru force cheyaledu meeku vayasu ayipindi vellanడి. They become mad. They say we cannot live in a world where there is no Krishna. Actually Bhagavatam first canto says even Mother Earth is crying. He's saying ఆ కృష్ణుడు ఉన్నంత కాలం ఆయన పాద స్పర్శం అయ్యేది నాకు, ఇప్పుడు ఆ కృష్ణుడు లేడు, నేను ఉండి అవసరం ఏంటి, నేను ఉండి చేసేదేమని, వాట్ ఈస్ ద బిగ్ థింగ్ ఐ కెన్ డూ నౌ? దేర్ ఇస్ నో నీడ్, ఐ కెనాట్. So Mother Earth is crying, Yudhishthira is crying, Arjuna is crying, Draupadi, everybody, they just get out of this world to go off to Malaysia. But what happened to poor Dasharatha? When Lord Rama leaves and goes, Dasharatha, because they were living in the same family, Dasharatha he's also Kshatriya, he was also a strong man. Kshatriya means very strong, heart is strong. Kshatriyas means they can bear anything. Nashtam, kashtam, అన్ని సహించుకునే శక్తి ఉంటుంది కదా. Within one day, after Lord Rama left, within one day, Dasharatha died. He left his body and said, he says, I cannot live. I cannot live without Lord Rama. He dies. Actually, previously, when Vishwamitra comes to take Lord Rama, Vishwamitra comes to take Lord Rama to the forest. He says, send your son Rama. I want Rama's help to fight the demons on the Rakshasas. Ramudu sahayamto Rakshasuni edirinchali. When Lord Rama is asked to go, Dasharatha, as soon as he hears this request from Vishwamitra, what happens to him? ఏమవుతుంది దశరథుడికి? ఆ మాట విన్న వెంటనే దశరథుడికి ఏమవుతుంది? గుండె పగిలిపోతుంది, తర్వాత ఇంకోటి ఏదో అవుతుంది. He will faint. Spruha tappipoyi, he will faint. It will take a long time for him to recover. Then Vashishta has to go and request Dasharatha, Naina, ఈయనతో గొడవ పెట్టుకోవద్దు విశ్వామిత్రుడితో, గుండెని రాయిలాగా చేసుకో, ఏం కావాలంటే చేసుకో, దయచేసి ఈయన మాటకి వ్యతిరేకంగా ఏమి చెప్పొద్దు నువ్వు. బికాస్ దశరథ విల్ టెల్ విశ్వామిత్ర, ఒకటి ఆయనకి భయం రాముడికి ఏమవుతుందో అని, ఇంకోటి రాముడిని నన్ను వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోతాడా. విశ్వామిత్రుడు సే ఓన్లీ 10 days, చాలు, 10-12 days అంతే. వెళ్తాము, హోమాలు చేస్తున్నప్పుడు వాడు రాక్షసులు వస్తారు, వాళ్ళని సంహారం చేయని పంపించేస్తాను తిరిగి అని చెప్తాడు విశ్వామిత్రుడు. Even this 10 days, Dasharatha will say, I cannot live. I cannot bear. He should be in the forest. Actually, Dasharatha will say, I'll send an army of 60,000 people to fight the Rakshasas. 60,000 మందిని పంపిస్తాను నీకోసం, కానీ వదిలే రాముడికి ఎందుకు చేస్తావు, ప్లీజ్ లీవ్ హిమ్. ఇంకా మీసాలు కూడా రాలేదు అని దశరథ వెళ్తే, మీసాలు కూడా రాలేదు, అలాంటి వాడిని నీకు ఎలా పంపిస్తాను? దశరథ, after somehow he will survive those 10 days because Vashishta will give him that assurance. No, if you don't allow him to go, it's not good for you, not good for your family. You know, in the Dasharatha ki Vashishta cheptadu. Then Dasharatha will accept and say, okay, I will send Rama for 10 days, only for 10 days. But I will be satisfied only if Lakshmana also goes along with him. Because my Rama, Lakshmana has to take care. But when Rama actually leaves and goes, within 1 day, within 24 hours, he will die. He has everything. He has the king, he has kingdom, he has wealth, he has so many wives. Actually, it is said Dasharatha had 300 wives. 3 are principal wives: Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi. But he had many more wives. Nothing will give him satisfaction. He's only thinking about Lord Rama, like a madman is sitting there. He's talking some nonsense because he's thinking, Rama is gone, Rama is gone, Rama is gone, Rama. And how can I do this to him? I did this to him. Dasharatha is feeling bad that way also. Namalla vended kadani. Because of my weakness for Kaikeyi, he went. You know, Dasharatha will tell Lord Rama, don't go. I will tell you what to do. I will give you a proper solution. You arrest me and you say I have become old, senile. You arrest me. You put me in the jail, but you don't go. Lord Rama will say, how can I do that? How can I do that? I have to go. Ante. See, when Lord Chaitanya will come and announce that I will go to South India tour. I will go to South India tour. I will visit all the holy places of South India. They will say, no, you cannot go. Please don't go. We cannot live without you. All the residents of Puri Jagannath will say. Then Lord Chaitanya will come up with the plans. He will say, actually, I made a promise to my mother. I will search for my elder brother. Because Lord Chaitanya has an elder brother whose name is Vishwarup. So many years back, Vishwarup had gone with a sannyasi and went to South India. So he says, I promised my mother that I will go to South India and search for Vishwarup. Find out where he is. So I made a promise to my mother, I have to go. Then finally they are caught. They can't say no. But they will request him, my dear Lord, please spend at least Chaturmas, you spend carefully here, along with us, and then you can go. So like that, they'll drag it. After Chaturmas, they will say, it's too cold, don't go now. Because they cannot bear separation from Lord Chaitanya. Because Krishna is so merciful, Krishna is so glorious, Krishna is so great, Krishna is so loving, Krishna is so gentle, Krishna is such a wonderful person. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also like that. They cannot bear separation. But finally, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will say, see, now you're doing too much. First you told Chaturma, then you're saying it's cold weather, then you're saying this. Now you please allow me, I have to go. I made a promise to my mother, I have to go. Very reluctantly, they will say, please, you can go. But come back quickly, take a servant. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I don't want anybody to come, I go alone. Then they convince him to take one servant who will help him. Because they tell Lord Chaitanya, if you go alone, one hand kamandalu, one hand some clothes you have to hold. How can you count your chanting? How can you count your beads? You have only two hands, no? How will you count? Then Lord Chaitanya will accept and say, all right, let a servant come. He can hold my beads or my clothes or something like that. And that's how they convince him. See, devotees and Krishna relationship is very special. Very special. Dasharatha could not tolerate. Lakshmana also goes and tells Lord Rama that Nenu puttin daggara nunchi I'm only serving you. I cannot tolerate that you will leave me and go away. Rama will say, see, what is this? I am supposed to go to the forest, not you. Why you want to come? You're a prince. You're married. You have your family. You take care of them. Then Lord Rama will also tell Lakshmana, my mother is there, kingdom is there, Dasharatha is there. I don't think Dasharatha will be very happy. You should take care of Dasharatha also, like that. But Lakshmana will say, don't please. He'll close his ears and say, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to be separated from you. Tell me what I should do so that you will take me. Lord Rama will say, no, I will be more happy if you stay here. Lakshmana will say, no, I cannot come with you. I mean, I cannot leave you. Kausalya knows how to take care of herself. Varada will come, he'll take care of everybody. I cannot be separated from you. See, after some bhakti you do, Krishna becomes so close to one's heart. Krishna becomes very, very close. Like Lakshmana could not bear the separation. Sita Mata also, Lord Rama will play a trick. He'll say, so I came to take your permission, 14 years I'm going to the forest. Sita will say, so what is this? Take my permission. I thought we both are going together. Then Krishna, Lord Rama will say, no, I didn't book a ticket for you, so please stay here. Flight is booked, everything is over. And Sita will say, you know what Sita will say? That is the only time Sita becomes very, very angry. The only time Sita Mata becomes so angry in the whole of Ramayana. Of course, she becomes angry with Ravana also, much later. But Sita Mata actually preaches to Ravana also. Very nicely she preaches. But here she will tell Lord Rama, how can you allow me to stay here? In a house where you are not there. This is somebody else's house. It is my house as long as you are here. If you're going to the forest or someplace, that is my house. Wherever you are, that is my house. This, I have nothing to do with the palace. I didn't marry you because of the palace. I married you because you are Lord Rama. Wherever you go, that is my house. Wherever you live, that is my house. If you live in under a tree also, that is my house. That is my palace actually. Wherever you are, that is my palace. How can you leave me? You are violating the dharma of a married man. Because Sita Mata is shivering, sweating. She doesn't know how to handle. Lord Rama is saying, I want to take your permission and go. She's going crazy. She's asking, how can you do this? How can you leave me and go? And then finally, Lord Rama is still trying. He says, see, everybody will make fun of me. Actually, he was supposed to go alone. But he's a henpecked husband. Henpecked ante evantaru Telugu. Ante ardham telusa henpecked husband ante. ఆడవాళ్ళకి తెలుసు మగవాళ్ళకి తెలుసు అర్థం కానీ నోరిపి ఎవరు చెప్పరు henpecked husband కొంగు చాట అర్థమైందా so they will say I'm a henpecked husband wherever I'm going, even though I'm going to the forest, I'm taking my wife and going. And Sita will tell him something very, very nice. She will say, you know what she will say? What did you promise when you got married to me? What did you promise my father? Can you remember what you promised? Rama will be surprised. He'll say, why is she talking like this? Then he will try to remember. He'll say, yeah, I promised that I will take care of you very nicely wherever I am. I will always be with you. I will protect you. I will take care of you. And good times, bad times, or whatever happens, I will be there. I will protect you. I will take care. I will be with you, etc., etc. పెళ్లి చేసినప్పుడు ఈ మాటలన్నీ అనిపిస్తారనమాట హస్బెండ్ చెప్పిస్తారు. The husband actually says all these promises before the father-in-law gives the daughter. So he'll say, you promised all that, no? Now you're saying you leave me. That means you're not a person who lives as per your words and promises. But Rama will become shaken. He'll say, what is this? She's speaking like this. If my father had known that you won't live up to the promise you have made, maybe he wouldn't have given me to you. You're a weak man. You're very weak. You're not living up to the promise you made. నాకు మాట ఇచ్చాం, మా నాన్నగారికి మాట ఇచ్చాం, ఏ కష్టమైన నష్టమైనా, డే లైట్ అయినా, సన్ లైట్ అయినా, నైట్ అయినా, ఏమైనా పక్కనే కూర్చోబెట్టుకుని బాగా చూసుకుంటాను, మీ కూతురు నాకు ఏంటి అని. I will take care of her very, very nicely. Now you want to abandon me here and you will go to the forest. You will go somewhere else. You are not living up to the promise. Sita Mata will tell this to Lord Rama because she also thinks I cannot live without Lord Rama. This is the nature of a devotee. So devotee also should think, I cannot live without following the instructions of my Guru. భక్తుడు అలాగే ఆలోచించాలి. నేను జీవంతంగా ఉన్నానంటే గురువు ఆజ్ఞ పాటించడానికి వస్తుంది. If I'm still alive, it is only to follow the instructions of my Guru. I don't want to live if I cannot follow the instructions of my Guru. I'm not saying, I don't want to live, Kadu. I will at any cost follow the instructions of my Guru. At any cost. So a devotee, for him, the most important thing is not his job, his money, his this, his that, profile, nothing. His most important thing is the instructions of his Guru. Just as Sita Mata says, I can't live with you. Just as Lakshmana says, I want to be always with you. Dasharatha cannot live, he dies out of separation from Krishna. Same way it is mentioned that the gopis of Vrindavan, when Krishna leaves and goes away, when Krishna is leaving for Mathura itself, they block the chariot. Akrura is trying to take the block. They said, no, we won't allow Krishna. We can't live without him. He's our life and soul. He's like oxygen. He's like water for us. He's everything for us. But Krishna will trick them saying, only one day I'll come back. Don't worry. One day I'll come back. Some essential business I have, I'll finish and come back one day. Or whatever. Very soon. They also cannot live. So a devotee has to learn to be attached to the instructions of his Guru. Ante Guru ichina maatalaki, Guru ichina ajnalaki, you have to become attached. Guru is everything for a devotee. Guru is everything. Krishna Bhakti means attachment to Guru's instruction. So we also have to become like that. So when we read all these stories, in our heart also that desire will grow. How many of you want to live like that? Completely dedicate yourself to your Guru's instruction. కొంతమంది ఎస్టేట్ చేస్తున్నారు సగం పైకి పెట్టారు. So 2 days back we celebrated Nityananda Trayadashi. So this is the best prayer we can make to Lord Nityananda. Bless me so that I become attached to the instructions of my Guru. Bless me so that I always follow my Guru's instruction. Bless me so that I'm always serving Lord my Guru and his mission. Bless me so that I never become distracted by anything or anybody else other than my Guru's instruction. Bless me so that I never become distracted by anything other than my Guru's instruction. How many of you want to make that prayer to Lord Nityananda? What is that prayer? Tell me. What is the prayer? Somebody tell, what is the prayer I'm saying? You keep quiet, sir. Others. Guru Agya? Tarvata? Adi, I want to pray. Very nice. I want to follow my Guru's order. I don't want to be distracted by anything. My Guru's order is everything for me. My Guru's order, my Guru's pleasure, my Guru's instructions is the very purpose of my life. Batikunnanante, I will be serving my Guru. So this is the prayer we have to make to Lord Nityananda. Nityananda was so attached to Lord Chaitanya, he lived like that. Prabhupada also was attached like that to his Guru's instructions. Completely attached to his Guru's instructions. So this is what we have to learn. Arjuna is saying, so far we were following instructions of Krishna. Tucha tapakunda antam Telugulo. ఆ పదాలన్నీ భాగవతం నుంచే వస్తాయి. Tucha tapakunda అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? అంటే ఏంటి? డెఫినెట్లీ కాదు. అదొకటి డెఫినెట్లీ కాదు. ఒక చిన్న పిక్చర్ మార్చకుండా. As it is. చిన్న పిక్చర్ మార్చకుండా I will follow. This is the success of a devotee's life. Of devotee success, disciple life లో success అంటే ఏంటి? గురు వాక్య పాటించాలి. తప్పకుండా గురువు వాక్య పాటించాలి. Such a person is blessed by the entire Guru Parampara. Such a person is blessed by Lord Nityananda. Such a person is blessed by Lord Chaitanya. Such a person is glorious and blessed by Lord Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Any questions? Cheppandi. What's that? Lakshmana? Why Lakshmana did not take Urmila? You tell me the answer. Think carefully. Actually, this question is there. When Lakshmana goes to take Urmila's permission, there is this conversation. This question is there in Ramayana. Tell me what is the answer. Think carefully. You know the answer. Think carefully. Okay, now I'll tell you the answer. What would happen to Lakshmana if he takes Urmila? Huh? Urmila will tears in her eyes. She will tell Lakshmana, I can ask you the same question. If Sita Mata can come with you, why I cannot come with you? And she will say, I will not ask this question. I will not embarrass you. I don't want to give you ask the difficult question. I know that if I come with you, it will distract you from serving Lord Rama. You will have to take care of me also. I don't want anything to disturb you. Even one fraction of a second, I don't want you to be disturbed by anything except service to Lord Rama and Sita Mata. I will stay here. And I will also suffer. I will suffer because you are not with me. It will hurt me. I will suffer. I will cry. And I will console myself thinking that if I had gone with Lakshmana, I would have disturbed him from his service. But by staying here, my husband is doing complete 100% of his time is dedicating to service of Lord Rama. That thought that you're serving him 100%, nobody is there to disturb you. That is what will console me. With that thought, I will tolerate this pain of separation from you for 14 years and wait for you. So actually, Urmila has done that sacrifice. That is why we have to read the scripture. Then we will know the answer. When we know the answer, we'll be surprised. We'll be shocked. You see, even Urmila is such a great devotee and what sacrifice she has done. She says, no, you have to take care of Rama and Sita Mata completely. Why I should come in the between? Then Lakshmana will express his gratitude to Urmila and say that, you know something, your sacrifice is greater than mine. Is much greater than mine. I am doing, and by going to the forest, I will actually be doing something that I like to do. Serve Lord Rama and Sita. As a wife, I know you would like to be with me. You want to be with me, but you are the one who is actually sacrificing, not me. Lakshmana will glorify his wife. నిజంగా త్యాగం చేసేది నువ్వు మా తల్లి నేను కాదు. ఎందుకంటే నా ఇష్ట ప్రకారం నేను ఏం చేయదలుచుకున్నాను, ఏం చేయడానికి నాకు ఇష్టమో అదే సాధిస్తున్నాను. అడవికి వెళ్ళి రాముని సేవ చేస్తుంటాను. I am not sacrificing anything. You are the one who is sacrificing. So your sacrifice is much greater than mine. And Lakshmana Bhagavatam Urmila. Good question. So what should we learn from this as devotees? What do we learn? Huh? Also, when someone is serving Krishna, the devotees, Guru's mission, we should support him as much as possible. Like Urmila supported Lakshmana. The conversation between Urmila and Lakshmana and his mother Sumitra is one of the best portions of the Ramayana. Very sweet. The conversation between Lakshmana and Sumitra also, very sweet. His mother, when he goes to take permission. So Urmila is the one who has sacrificed more than Lakshmana. So she's a glorious person. So for Guru, for Krishna, we should be ready to sacrifice anything. Prabhupada gave up his sleep. He never slept in the night. 1 hour, 2 hours he would sleep because he wanted to sacrifice for his Guru. Okay, very good question. Any other question? Yes. Actually, Acharyas comment on it in many different ways. They say Krishna doesn't come back physically, but he comes back into their mind because they're always thinking about Krishna. So he enters their mind and heart. He stays in their mind heart eternally because they're always thinking about Krishna more intensely, more tivranga. They're thinking about Krishna. So Krishna enters their heart and mind and is always present in their heart and mind. Acharyas say that. And some Acharyas also comment saying Krishna comes back because he made that promise. He comes back. Some Acharyas say. So, like that, it is explained. Either he comes back and enters their mind and heart. Some Acharyas say he does come back. Good question. But the point is that we should know that when we chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavatam, we will also become attached to Krishna. And that's very good to develop that type of attachment for Krishna. That attachment for Krishna is also what is protecting us. Okay, is what is protecting us. All right, any other question? Nice questions today. Anybody else, any comment? No, he ate. But he didn't sleep. Yes, correct. Because what about Lakshmana's quota of sleeping? So Lakshmana is worried. He thinks, what will I do if I have to sleep? I won't be able to take care of Lord Rama during that time. Then I think he prays to Nidra Devi or something. I can't remember exactly the sequence of events. Then Nidra Devi will say, see, your quota of sleep, you have to take. Or if somebody else is willing to take on your behalf, I don't mind. That is when Urmila would volunteer and say, not only I will sleep, but your quota of sleep also is good to me so that day and night you can serve Lord Rama. Day and night you can serve Lord Rama. So Urmila sleeps for 14 years, it is said. It is true. My Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana confirms this. Urmila sleeps and sleeps and sleeps and sleeps. So not only she sacrificed so much, she also takes Lakshmana's quota of sleep. Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam are stories of sacrifices of devotees. Compared to that, we are nothing. Nothing. Comfort zone preaching, comfort zone life. We will do everything in our life. Everything is then after that we have time, we'll do some bhakti. Not like that. Not like that. They sacrifice everything. Okay. I don't think he ate. Ramayana says whatever he would offer to Lord Rama remains civilly. Yeah, to kill Indrajit, he has to do some vrata. But that's a later portion, not that 14 years he didn't eat. To my knowledge, that's not there in the Ramayana. He eats. But he eats remnants. First offers to Rama and Sita. Okay. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful to you. I'm very, very happy. Every time I come, I see some new devotees here. April Guru Maharaj is coming. All of you should get ready. At least from now to April, if you can double, do some outreach programs, distribute cards, do Nagar Kirtan, then we can tell Guru Maharaj 150 to 200 people are connected to this temple and they come regularly. So when we present the report to him, April end, he is likely to come. So I want all of you to prepare yourself and maybe learn to do something better, keep this place more clean or something. I don't know. I just leave it to you. So that this place also becomes very attractive to anybody who comes. Okay. Thank you very much. I have a class at 1:30 in the temple. So with your permission, I would like to leave. We'll meet like this whenever Vinidhari Prabhu calls me. We'll try to come. This time suits me. I can finish the class there and then come here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.